Let's take a look at how we're going to diagram this sentence, now using a positive. So we'll take our base sentence, which is here in black, and let's build that one. So let's see, I'm going to put this right here. I can see he is in kind of in passive voice. Headlock is my subject, so I'm going to put headlock here. And I'm going to give myself a little space beside that subject because I know something's going to happen. And so I'm just going to put my line here. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to say was placed is my verb. So here's was placed. Some passive voice. And I'm going to fill in the extra words here. So let's do her. I think this is going to get crowded, but we'll just go with it. There's famous. And then here's Mongolian. Seriously, could I have chosen a longer sentence? And here's deep squeeze. No illegal hyphen, but we'll go with it anyway. Side note, hyphens are on their way out, so you should stop using them. I should take my own advice and stop using them. I don't know why they're on their way out. They just are. The grammar gods have decided that. All right, that's a really bad line. Deep squeeze headlock. It was placed effortlessly. So here's our adverb, effortlessly. Effortless. It's been a long time since I've written with this. And then here's a prep phrase on the sassy teenager. So let's do on teenager. The teenager. It's really bad handwriting. My goodness. Here's sassy teenager. And then here is at the movie theater concession stand, all describing not was placed, but on the teenager. It tells us what teenager it is. So it's the teenager at the stand. Like I said, it's gonna get crowded down here. I apologize. So it's the stand. It's a theater stand. I'm going to call it a movie theater. So here's theater. Kind of wrote it in the British way with the R-E. Here's movie. And then it's a concession stand. You might be saying, well, could it be a movie theater concession? I guess it could. I certainly could connect those if I wanted to. The point I want to focus on, though, is my positive. So now that we know how to actually write in a positive in a sentence, let's talk about how we diagram them. I'm going to change my color. So I want you to see that the word move is really renaming headlock. Her headlock is the move. So they're both trying to be the subject because it's like saying the headlock was placed on the teenager, but the rest of the move was placed on the teenager. So it also wants to be the subject. So it's going to try to sit right here. I'm not going to split my subject because I don't have two subjects. I just have one, but I'm just simply restating it with a different word. So because this is my appositive, I'm going to put my appositive in parentheses. So the word move, is my positive, but by putting parentheses around it, it's my way of saying, hey, I'm just the appositive. I'm just simply renaming another word for the word headlock. And then all the words describing move, grandma's move, signature move, resting move, have to fit underneath here as well. Technically, I'm supposed to put it really close to the word move if I have room. I don't think I'm going to have room, but I'm going to try it. So here's grandma's. See how I told you I'm going to run out of room? And it's her signature move. And I apologize, but I'm going to have to go out here. And here's wrestling. That's really bad diagramming on my part. I should have planned it better. Wrestling move. All right. And that's what it looks like. So a positive is going to have another noun next to a noun. Now, this time it's just the subject. Don't get caught up in the idea that it has to be in the same place. It could be renaming the object preposition. So it could be down here with teenager, or it could be the direct object. So it's wherever we want to place this second noun that's renaming that noun. Well, then that's how we're going to have to diagram it. So think about what it's renaming, and that's where it's going to be drawn on your diagram. All right. So this is if you're trying to pay attention, this is a passive. This bad colon I just drew here. This is a passive 7, is what's happening here. So really, I guess what you're saying is grandma placed a headlock, but we turned it into passive voice. All right. See what you can do with the rest of those on that worksheet as you try making your positives and then diagramming them.